just gonna make sure you all can see. Now, if I... okay. Interesting. My desk is very messy. Like, extremely overly messy. So, pardon for all of this. Have everything all, uh, just like this. Because, yeah. Um, yeah, this is, what my desk looks like midway through a project. Everything's all everywhere, all the boxes are everywhere, in every which way. And no, I'm not sponsored by anything, not even a drink I just took a drink of. Because that would be stupid. No clue if that was better. So, let's bet you, if we shove everything out of the way, like any not so normal person would do, like myself. There we go. Right by my lamp. There. Now, that, that's good enough. Boxes flying everywhere. Alright, now to move my stapler. Turn on this lamp. Oh. Alright, now, even, no. Alright. Let's get everything all slightly organized. Emphasis on slightly. This is the messiest my desk has been in a long time. Probably can see me from here, so what we have here is figures. Painting figures. Now, this is the one I did firstly. A German tank commander for the Sturmgeschütz there. Which the bottom half is not connected. And the Schartzen is glued on. A lot of things. Anyways, he's all pretty cool up. Three different colors for three different parts of the thing here. The suit. Or the outfitter. Don't care anymore, I'm tired. His arm is misplaced, but I'm gonna ignore that. This is what I'm entering into the model competition. One of the many. I'm bringing some of my other tanks. So, what we have here, what I've been doing, painting the American soldiers. Paratroopers. So I believe this guy can very well be a paratrooper. No clue. You might notice this guy from my previous video on how to paint American figures, the whole series. This is one of them. Now I decided to repaint this guy because that was a pretty good figure, but it could have been better. And now we can look at before and after to see just how much I've grown from then. Just about almost a year ago. It was on Halloween I recorded the first part of that. Actually, I recorded the whole thing on Halloween. Yeah, wow, and it's October. Yeah, and it's not dry brushed or anything yet, so I made a olive drab mixture for most of them, of which most of the colors were a little bit different for each, but that's not the right color. Where is it? Here. Started with some, well, these are Vallejo acrylics. German Field Gray World War II, the lighter one, 70.830. Then I added some Model Air 71.007, and olive green. There we go. Yeah, like olive drab, but more green. And of course the classic Iraqi sand, 70.819 for $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. We have a anti-tank squad, which I bought quite a while ago. I really like the person with the bazooka and the person with the rifle with the explosive shell in it, I guess. So painted a little bucket that looks all rusted out. Might use some resin in it. I was wondering how this would look when I tried, and it looks pretty good. Basically, with some Oily Steel 70.865 from Vleho. Pretty simple. Used an assortment of rust washes and rust colors and stuff like that. This here is what I've been cleaning my brushes with. It is a mixture of mostly water, a small, and I mean small, amount of Testor's enamel thinner, and hold on, what was the other thing I put in here? Oh, a very small amount of lacquer thinner, and it works quite well, because these brushes have been dirty for quite a while, and this very, very used paper towel brings back the shape for them. Brought some new brushes too, so we're just gonna go ahead and wash these now. Don't have my microphone set up, so it might sound a little bit different. I just got it and I forgot to plug it in, so yep. And I don't know how to live stream with it, but anyways, this bucket can go right here. And these figure sets did come really well. I mean, they are very, jeez. Anyways, Iraqi sand. Hey, it's a new tutorial for skin. The easier one. That I watched from Sprues and Brews. Didn't watch the other ones other than Night Shift, which is way beyond my skill level. Anyways, we're gonna take this, brush. There you go. You totally saw that. And we're just gonna, oh my goodness, I did not wash this good enough. We might as well put the paint on now. Let's just wipe it off or something. And also, all of the other paints are either just like normal paints or just mixed between the olive drab and Iraqi sand and some dark rust and black brown, but anyways. Alright. There's a whole bunch of different shades of olive drab because I did some one night and some the other night. Alright. Don't know if stirring it helps, but it might. If anything, we can just open up the enamel thinner, hold my breath for a second, and this is a bad idea. Do not try this. This is definitely altering the color of my lacquer thinner, but lacquer thinner does, I think, tend to take the paint off the brush, because, well, these are acrylic paints, aren't they? Well, it does the same job. In the water, we can get some clean water over here, and as I can see from my point of view, all the paint is taken off, so it works. Not too good, but it does. Oh my, that's why I was using the wrong enamel thinner. This enamel thinner is my old one, so I can just go ahead and take a whole bunch of this. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Like, chemicals, yippee! Maybe making mustard gas, but if this stream goes on for like 12 more hours, you'll figure it out. Or it wouldn't last that long unless they didn't realize that. Okay, we have about 10 more minutes before I'm going to start wrapping up, and been talking most of the time, so that's definitely not good. And this brush is definitely not getting better. Oh my. Maybe it's that I need a new paper towel. Maybe more water. Just add a little bit. Alright, there. We had to mix it up. And I will show you the tank in a short, obviously. And it's me. So, that's what I usually do. YouTube shorts. Don't know if anyone's watching this, but hello if you are. Or, Yes, one viewer. Hello. We're just painting some figures here. No clue when you started watching, but anyways, did not paint your arm. Hopefully that's not okay. So, olive drab mixture. Let's just get some olive green and a little touch of Iraqi sand and a drop of field gray. Said it earlier in the stream if you want to know the exact stuff, but it should be a little bit more field gray, but don't want to make too much. And I say that, and I proceed to make a pretty okay olive drab. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit too green, but that's fine. I got to paint this guy's arm, and I went back like 6 times looking around on these figures. Yeah, it's a little bit too green, but oh well. Might as well paint some more of the figure that's gotten scratched up. So, might as well just go around with the paint on our brush. Just, painting over some of the blemishes. And I got some on the boot. Oh well. I'm still gonna go over with a little bit of brown eventually. And for dirt and such, I used a dark rust color. And you can see the 2 different types of paint and enamel thinner, lacquer thinner, the water, and the acrylic paint all separate. It's quite fascinating. And you left. Okay. No clue. Is anyone going to be watching anytime soon? But 1 viewer is the max in a while that I've had on live streams. Alright. So, as we left off before I got carried away, olive drab may come in handy. I'm going to be using a wash of light rust, the AK one. I got this for Christmas, and quite a big bottle for how much I use at a time. Now, this also works with the light rust wash from Vallejo, the one that comes in that one rust set that Hobby Lobby sells, which is where I get some of my products. Not necessarily all of them, because that would be leaving me bankrupt, huh? Okay, this paint's not necessarily too dry. And if you're watching this after a stream, be sure to make sure you are here for the next one. I probably will be live streaming some of the model show if I do believe I'm allowed to. Of course, don't want to be mean. I might take a few videos and, like a few pictures, and like I did with my, the Tank Museum and the, Titanic Museum, which are videos I uploaded, both of which got quite a few views. I'll just use an app on my phone that all iPhones probably come with. Well, most of them anyways. iMovie. And then just make a mini movie. It's quite simple. Yep, that's about how complicated my editing skills get. Alright, anyways, back to the figures. We're just gonna put paint all over them. I'm not saying this is anything like extremely difficult or anything, because it's just putting paint on people, on skin that you already painted. But just make them look like Donald Trump. Trust the process. This one is quite cartoonish, so because the chin strap is on, and also it's like 15 size times the size it should be. So we're just gonna leave that there. This is probably gonna add another few chemicals to the concoction we have here. It's not quite odorless, so I can't say I'm Bob Ross. And these Dixie cups, which I have no clue what other name they are, do like to break easily at the bottom. I learned that when doing my pin washes tutorial, which don't need pin washes anymore because I've got some Panaline accent color, which is as thin as a pin wash, so I use it like one. Alright, anyways, while they are drying, let's just get the tracks out. I'm gonna put them over here because it's gonna be a little bit messy. Alright, get this guy, okay. Now, the tracks, and we'll move him over here too. Tracks, I have already painted some. Now, I painted them all with, I believe, flat brown. And then, on the outside, and then on the inside, I used this light rust wash, and let it bleed through. Now, I didn't put any mud on the inside because, well, for one reason, most of the, oily steel will be taking up its place because it's an active tank. Did the same on the other track. Now, I like how some of the wash bled through the holes and made it look a little bit rusty. And I put some oily steel on the outside contact points because, once again, this is an active tank. Alright, now, oily steel. This is the steel color, I guess, I use the most. I have quite a few. Now, I'm not painting their guns yet, mostly because I already have gunmetal. Now, this brush is too small. This brush, let's see if it can wash up. And I think it is going to. But this might be a bit too big. I should have a few brushes over here. Might as well wash this because this might come in handy. You never know. Yeah, that washed up fine. So let's just go over here and grab an assortment. This one's clean already. This one might do, and this one may. I'm gonna get this one. Now it's quite stiff, but I think with my magical concoction here, it should be able to get cleaned up right there. There we go. Now, as soon as we wipe it, gonna go in one more time. Get all of those bristles cleaned and bristles. Been doing that quite a lot now. I'm calling bristles Brussels for some reason. Anyways, and all of that silver is just poured into the remnants of a light rust wash from Flico. Anyways, without thinking about that, we're going to just get whatever is remaining and put it on the contact points on the inside of the track. Now, I'm not going to worry if it's too opaque or not, because we'll just add as more detail or whatever. I don't know. Just want to get this tank finished so I can work more on the other stuff. But I do, oh my goodness, I can't believe all that just went into there. I'm still kind of upset about that, but it's just going to add it to make it look a little bit dirty, which is a-okay in my book. I stapled the tracks together, not too professional, but yeah, and now I have all that rust wash in my brush. So, as a counter to that, we'll just put it over here. That way we know that it won't get into one of those. Alright, now the silver looks like a fecal matter color. More of a toddler fecal matter. Not trying to be funny, but it does quite look like that. And the tracks, I know I'm not doing to the best anyone can, but for how much time I have left of this, which is less than a week, I don't think you would blame me too much. I mean, like a little bit. And by the time we're done with these, we can move on to our next stage for the figures, which I may or may not have to end the live stream before then. But then again, maybe I'll get lucky. Because I am a person that goes to school. Regular school, no college. I'm not that old yet. I'm not looking forward to being that old. Alright, get some more oily steel out. And whenever I run out of this paint, I'm going to be a little bit sad. I've already ran out of a few different colors. And wait, no, I'm gonna keep getting this. Forgot. Yeah, this one I stapled way better than the other one. But I did that because the shirts and will be hiding it. And that's what I did with my Yak Panther too. Alright, yeah, that's all. Tracks, and now we're just gonna wash that brush off. Fine little brush. Oh my goodness, I sound a lot like Bob Ross. Maybe it's because I watch him a lot. No, that is not wet. Alright, so, it's 9:32. We might as well just finish up those figures. So get this brush, quite a small brush. Just gonna, there we go. You know what, I am gonna end it here. Thanks for watching.